So good morning once again. We are all welcome. All right, so just a quick recap on where we are coming from, so you know how we got to where we want to start from in this section. We've been on the digital marketing, and if you remember, we started with the introduction where we needed to understand the entire concepts around digital marketing. And then we look at some of the platforms where you can actually market digitally. And one of them was social media. And this section is dedicated for just one of those social media. And I'm not even sure that we'll be able to start it and finish it because it's like the foundation of all social media platforms. But let's look at social media marketing. You and I know that one of the platform that you are going to really strive when it comes to digital marketing is social media, because there are a whole lot of persons that are there. So which means that you'll be able to present your product to a lot of persons, which also means that you have a lot of audience. So it's a platform that is very rich. And as the name implies, social, almost everybody likes socializing. So while they are socializing, digital marketers like us take advantage of that socialization or social activities and capture their attention to view our marketing contents. Right? So what is social media marketing? Social media marketing is the practice of using platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, which is now known as X, LinkedIn, and others to promote a brand, products, or service, and to build relationship with an audience. So that is a simple definition of social media marketing. So as I take us through the journey of it, I believe with this explanation, we all understand what social media marketing is all about. I don't think there's any question. Do we have any question on that? So if there is no question, let's quickly talk about um, what it involves, what social media marketing involves. Let's look at that. Now, why I'm giving us this background, because towards the end, we are going to start how to set up the Facebook, which happened to be the one we are going to focus on. Like I said, Facebook is like the mother of all the social media platforms that we know today. So, and most of our ads, they are usually run on Facebook, because any ad you place on Facebook is indirectly connected to Instagram. So all your ad that you run on Facebook, you are also running that ad on Instagram because they are connected. You are going to see all of that when we set up the ad page. You will see how we'll be asked to connect the ad page to our Instagram. Right? But let's quickly look at what is involved in social media marketing. So you bear this in mind. So you know why content creating is part of this. So number one, creating content. So as somebody who is aspiring to become a digital marketer, that we market through the social platform. So bear it at the back of your mind that it involves you creating content. So that is why you have to learn how to create content, because any company that want to engage you, we want to know whether you know how to create content. So content can be in various forms. We have posts, we have stories, we have videos, we have memes, we have live stream, we have etc. We have tailored to what each platform. So there are different kind of contents that we are mandated as a social media marketer or manager to create. For most of this content, it seems as if only two are leading, only two. That is video and posts. Though most time when I say live stream, I believe we understand what live stream is all about. When I say story, I believe we all have Facebook account. Story is equivalent to what you have in WhatsApp status. I don't know if anybody understand that. Do we understand that?
Yes.
Now, so that is a story. So all these are so the most used in the most used contents which you and I must learn how to create is the posts. The posts are usually textual contents. You know, when you are posting, yeah, sometimes we combine it with images. You have a design, you have an advert, and you, as you post it, you attach a write-up. So a post can be made up of an image ad and what text content. All right. So the memes there represent the humorous images, which means when you, like I just explained now, the write-up and the videos and the images. So that can also be referred to as what? The memes is part of content. That is a content where you are combining, while the post could just be referring to just write-up. All right. So we need to know how to write. We need to know how to write. So once you are given a product to market digitally, you must know how to write to attach. So you don't just post it. You add some write-up. That is where the memes come from. You add some write-up to it. That writing is a skill. A digital marketer should know how to write. That is where we can now leverage on the prompts that I taught us the other time using the ChatGPT, which is the natural processing language, to help us to write where we cannot write about any product we are given to what? To market. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let's look at another thing that is involved in social media marketing. Engaging with the people is still going to be your primary responsibility. So what does that mean? Replying to comments. Sorry. So replying to comments is part of it. That is why one of the jobs available for you when you finish learning this, if you don't want to, even whether it is full-time or freelance, one of the major jobs in this field is managing company or individuals' social media platform for them. is highly paid. Most of these artists, I think I mentioned the other time, most of these artists, most of these churches, they have people who they engage to manage their social media platform. These are professionals that are trained, and you'll be paid for that. You can manage up to 10 different Facebook accounts for a company. You can manage up to 10 different Instagram account for companies. So all these are activities that are involved, engaging the people, because they are going to be running probably different types of ad, as we are going to learn in this. Different types of ad. But for now, just to mention, they are going to run organic ad and inorganic ad. Free ad and pay ad. And that will draw people to one place, which is their landing page, which could be Facebook, which could be any platform. So your duty as somebody who is going to manage that platform is to engage them. Journey conversation, building community. It's part of what social media marketing is involved. Growing an audience. So it's also our responsibility to grow audience. The audience means what? If you are given a platform to manage, and as at the time it was given to you, let's say they have just 1,000 people there. You are supposed to grow it. Every month you have to add up. Every day you have to keep looking for different exciting posts that will draw people to that platform. That is how you will be considered as a professional. Right? So you have to grow the platform. It could be your own personal platform. You need to also work towards growing it. So for like the Python training that is coming up this Saturday night, it's part of our ways of growing the platform. You know, somebody will just ask, how can you learn a whole 16 classes in Python, which cover the basic and intermediate for just 1,000 naira for a teenager and 5,000 for adults? But they may not know that it is our own internal marketing strategy. So what will be our direct benefit is what will end up growing our community. Because as they are going to join those classes, at some point we'll be referring them to subscribe to our YouTube page. At some point we'll tell them to follow us on Facebook. We'll tell them to follow us on TikTok. And before you see, we go viral. And when we want to monetize, it's easy for us because the plan is that I want to monetize the YouTube page. And part of the requirement to monetize it is that I need to meet 1,000 followers. So I actually have a link where I can buy those contacts and grow it within 2 days. But I just believe that I want to grow it gradually. Let me have higher percentage of real people there, people that will be engaged. Because when you buy those contacts, there are individuals that are in groups that you pay. This is how some persons are making money. They will create time and be, creating groups. Some of them are in the group that have over 1 million followers. And when they drop your content there, a lot of like 1,000 can follow. And then they've sold the contact and they've collected their money. But the truth is that most of those people sometimes may not be the people that actually need your service. They probably just come and click and subscribe, but they may not be following up. They may not perform subsequent activity that will also determine how you are paid, because people have to constantly watching your video, not just subscribing. Subscribing is just to give you that value, that number to qualify. But what they do thereafter determine your pay. And that is why we decided to say, okay, let's grow it to a reasonable number, and then we can just fill it up with such content. So we have people that will engage the platform, that will generate us money. These are marketing strategy. So that is growing audience. Gaining followers through consistent content, trend, collaboration, and hashtags. And we should know that one of the way your content can go viral is by hashtagging. Hashtagging is When you say hashtag, let's say if I want to post a content that have to do with training, maybe data analytics, and I say hashtag data analytics, I am simply saying that what all the people that are searching for that keyword, my advert can drive them or can attract them. So when you are making posts, always put what the hashtagging is very important. It makes your video to easily or your content to go what viral faster. So the next thing you'll be engaged in. Why I am saying this, because you know your job responsibility, because some company will just advertise. Some company will advertise and just put you in one of them. Some that understand all this will make sure that they spell them out for you. So the next one is paid advertising. It's part of what social media marketing is about. Paid what? Advertising. What does that mean? Running targeted ads to reach specific demographics or interest. So which we are going to learn. Well, just the background that I'm establishing. So you are going to set up an account that you will use to be running ad. And I decided to take this program this way. This is not the way I'm supposed to go. We are supposed to go for web marketing before what? Social media. But recently I discovered that I just decided to okay, let me take what can start fetching you money sharp, sharp, while you relax and learn other internal things that have to do with digital marketing, so that you will not have given up before we get to what you can generate money. So once we are done with this topic, you can start making money. You can start meeting businesses and start collecting ad, running pay ad for them, collecting your money, while we take our time to consider other core aspects of digital marketing, because digital marketing is not just social media marketing. It's far more than that if you are going to be addressed as a professional. I hope you are following.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now, so it's going to be part of what you are going to be engaged in, running paid ads. Then analyzing results. This one is very important. It's very important. There are so many organizations that will give you this task, and they don't have the privilege to see your dashboard. Imagine you are collecting 100,000 from somebody that you want to place an ad for 1 week for him. And in that 100,000, probably the ad will not consume more than 20 or 30,000 naira. So the remaining profit belongs to you. Sometimes that is how I charge. Sometimes when you look at the client, you break it. So you must know how to discern your clients. There are some clients that like separating your workmanship from what is going to cost you to place it. Those kind of clients, separate it. If not, there will be trouble. While there are some clients that they like, just tell me what it costs. I don't want you to break it down. You give them that total charge. But you make sure that you deliver. So such client that will always trust you with the entire process without your breakdown. You make sure that what you keep to your word. You should be self-disciplined and make sure that you entice them, because you are not under their supervision. So you prove to them that you can be trusted. Don't take advantage of that because they are not seeing it now, and you place an ad of 5,000 after you have collected 100,000. Sometimes they check other way around. They hear from other colleagues, and somebody could be sharing different things, and how is my own different? From there, the person will get to know. So it's just an advice. So analyzing result, tracking likes. So you need to, at the end of each week, you have to be sending your ad performance progress to the person you are running the ad for. Don't wait until they ask you. Let them wake up on their WhatsApp. You say that this is where we are. We so far so good. The ad we place, we have gotten what? 1,000 followers. This 1,000 followers, maybe 20 likes the ad, maybe 10 click on it, maybe 5 commented. So you give the breakdown. That is the ad analysis. Is very important. You analyze your tracking, likes, shares. People, there are some people that an ad can bless them, or they can be so impressed, and decide, no, only me cannot see this. Let me share it. Sometimes like reel, like all this reel. There are some, me, I do it. When I come across some reel that are very educative, as I'm impressed, I share it, even without the owner asking me to share it. So you give the analysis and adjusting what strategy based on what works. So the analysis we inform the company to know, okay, if we have 1 million click, we have just 2 shares, we have maybe 10 conversation. So the breakdown of this, we tell them whether what the ad work for them. If they don't get this information, don't be surprised they tell you the next when it's due for renewal, or maybe when you want to place another one. They might tell you that this ad is not yielding results. Then they will terminate your contract. So that is why it's very important. So let's quickly go into the Facebook marketing. Out of the social media marketing, I am going to be taking them one after the other. When I'm done with Facebook, I'll take Instagram, I'll take TikTok, I'll take them YouTube, I'll take them one after the other and show us how we can optimize them for monetization, because that is what matters. If you are not optimizing them, definitely people will not be enticed to follow you. And if they don't follow you, you cannot monetize it. So we are focusing on Facebook marketing. Facebook marketing. That is the one I want to focus on in this section. Facebook marketing. So what do we mean by Facebook marketing? Facebook marketing. So Facebook marketing is the use of Facebook tools and content format to promote a business. Like I told you that when it comes to all the social media, this is the mother of them all. Please give me 1 minute. All right, so like I was saying, Facebook marketing is the use of Facebook tools and content formats. So all these are what is expected of us that we understand. So we should know how to leverage or exploit the Facebook marketing tools for us to be able to promote a business, a brand, an idea, and then connect with people and drive actions like website visits, lead generation, and then also what? Generate sales. So think of it as a 2 big parts working together. One is organic free marketing and the other one is what? Paid advert. So the entire Facebook marketing can actually be divided into 2. So like I've mentioned here, the free ones are called organic, while the paid one can be called inorganic, or you call them paid advertising. All right, so most people engage on the free. That is what normally happens. Most people engage on the free, and that is why results are not gotten what? Faster. All right, so now let's quickly talk about, I want to highlight each of these adverts or each of these ads that you can run on Facebook. So I'm starting with the organic Facebook marketing, which is the same thing as free. So what are the key elements here? What are the key elements? Number one, you need to, that is your Facebook page. So you must have an account, like I'm going to ask us in a moment. For you to be able to market organically on Facebook, you need to have a public profile. You need to have a public profile. That is the Facebook page. Now, Posts is another key element, which I've already explained before, such as text, images, videos, reels, and links. Story and reels, short, casual, high-reach content. So we should all know that if you want to really drive traffic, you go for stories and reel. This catches people's attention faster than other complex content. Short reel, people like, because statistics have shown that a lot of people don't like spending much time on the internet looking at what content, because there are so many content that could be distracting. So nobody wants to allocate the whole day on one. So that is why we need to be conscious of that. As digital marketer, where we are promoting a brand, let's us learn to create reel. That doesn't stop you from other marketing, but make sure that you drive it with what? Reel, short video. Now, you are also going to, one of the elements is groups. There are groups in Facebook, particularly where you are marketing organically. You have to join groups. This group have a lot of community under them that can make your content to reach the larger audience. Engagements is part of the key element of this type of what? Advertising. Replying to comments, message, reaction, blah, 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 all of that are. So just a summary, just to understand some of the organic reach is limited. You see, this is a disadvantage. So if you are, because there are some company, because they don't want to spend money, they will advise you, let's just go with the manual posting and all of that. But you need to let them know if they want to really reach out to more audience faster, they should advance from the organic Facebook marketing to the paid or to the inorganic. So growth can be slow without ad, but it is great for trust and community. You can look at its advantage now. Do you know that somebody can just place a paid ad and dupe people because they have not followed the person consistently? They have not been with the person. You know, if you are following me on Facebook, by the way, if you want to follow me on Facebook, you can search for Eguero Prosper. Eguero Prosper. I think is it Eguero Prosper, or just for Eguero Prosper or Eloho Prosper. Now, if you are following me on Facebook, you are going to be seeing my regular posts. And from the regular posts, you can build some trust. At least you will use my post to know the type of person I am, what I'm involved in. But you see the pay ad, you just present an ad in front of a person that you have never come across, that do not even know you. So there is issue of trust there. There is issue of trust. That is the disadvantage of that one. That is why you see the process we are going to go through as we set up an ad running account. You will see, I just pray that some of you should be able to qualify to even own it. It's not everybody that can go through, because they are going to be asking you for so many information and you have to supply them. All of this is for you to be trusted, because our Facebook Meta, which is known as business.facebook now, that gives us a platform to advertise in organic way, which is the paid one. They will make sure that they get all the necessary information. Initially, there was a time they banned people from this part of the world because of some antecedents. They banned people from this part of the world. So that time, before you run out like this, you have to call somebody in UK, call somebody in US to help you what? To make payments. We are not allowed because they discover a lot of fraudulent activities. Some individual can just come and make a product or a program so very attractive, and when people click and go there, they get duped. So all these things are issue with what? The other one. But this one has the trust. That is what I have highlighted here. All right. So now let's look at the second type. The second type is the paid Facebook marketing, which is called the Facebook ad. This one belongs to them. You know, most of those ones are your own. So they prioritize this one despite the issue of trust. So this is where Facebook really shine. This is what gives them money. That's why they don't joke with it. So if you are advising your client to go this direction, let them know. Let them know. You know, the other day I was telling us that I placed an ad for the Python class I want to. I think this young man is there. You can see the way people are joining. And there are some that I don't even give the link to join because I program it in a way that they come to my direct chat and then I'll find out their interests. Are you for the Python? If I discover that the person is for Python, I don't add the person there. So those people that you have there, they are people who have indicated interest. And within how many weeks? If I want to put everybody there, by now I will have gotten up to like 200 people. And these people that are in that group now, I'm going to be marketing other product, other training that will be coming up. Now, part of the way to engage them, that was the reason why I came up with the free training that I organized some days ago. Because I know that from the time they came in and the time of the Python class, some of them to look boring, that they'll be there, nothing is happening. So I have to come up with that free training. And part of the way to keep them engaging, I have to bring it from February to this weekend. So you can see, you must find a way, because when people are in a group and they are not getting constant information, sometimes they easily give up. So why I'm telling us all this, when you are managing, because all this I'm managing it for myself now. And even I'm managing those platforms for different companies now. These are strategies that need to bring in. These are strategies. You can see what is going on in the whole world now. You see people dancing naked. What do you think? You don't know what they are doing. They are just doing all this to their own. That is how they know that the world is corrupt. People like seeing all this kind of thing. They are using that to monetize their platform, and they are using that to drive traffic to grow their platform. So if you as a businessman, you need to also learn to grow. So let's quickly look at the common goals. Like I said, the difference between this type of Facebook marketing and the other one, I believe, is established. Can somebody break it down? Okay, let me explain if I ask the question. So common ad goals. For this particular one, what are the goals? These are different types of ad that I'm going to explain to us, because it's very important. By the time we start creating the ad, you must identify which type of ad based on the goal, so that you don't go and place a wrong ad that will not generate results. Somebody who's supposed to run a website traffic ad is not running lead generation. It's not going to make sense. That is why I have to go this way. I will have just gone straight to practical and then you see where we will get to an option that will say we should pick this. But then as we'll be picking, you will not know what this is. But then I will just pick one that I've already know and then I proceed. But I have to come and break it down, because this is where your strength is. This is what actually makes you different from a roadside person that did not learn properly. So such people will not know which ad to run per time, because you are going to be dealing with different businesses. One particular business, you might be running lead generation ad for them. Another business might not be that. Somebody can develop an app, a programmer, and the app is not popular, so he wants to promote it. So you should know which type of ad you are to place. You should know. So that is why there is need for you to know all these goals. Because the wizard that we are going to follow when we want to, advertise now, there is a point we'll get to, they will ask us to choose. Is it brand awareness you want to run? Is it website traffic? Is it lead? Now, let me tell you where another business clue is here. There is a company that I built a website for, and the man was asking me that for now, how many people have viewed the website? I asked him that you have not promoted the website. He asked, how? So, there are people that have the belief that once you build a website for them, Everybody knows about the website. How possible? The website awareness can grow due to how important the content there are to the people. So when people are searching on Google, Google can prioritize due to how user-friendly the website, due to the importance of the content published there, and Google can now grow it gradually. That is what organically now people have to be searching. Somebody will get to know, say, wow, that one will recommend to another person. That one takes time. But you can now come to Facebook like this and run Facebook ad for the website traffic, which means that Facebook will on their own go and be telling people about that website. So within few days, people have already got to know about the website. And then you just be surprised. Maybe you have already created very catching contents, products that people consume in that website. As they are getting to know, they are buying before you see the website explode. That's how it works. So you can collect this job. You can meet a business that have a website. Probably they don't know that they can promote their website. And you ask them that, how many people have been making sales from your website? And they say, no, we just have the website too. Nobody has come through the website too. You let them know that, okay, I can optimize it for you. I can, create awareness. I can run an ad that will promote your website. Not just having it designed. You educate them. And there are many businesses that does not know all this. Some of them are relying on the organic, which can take 5 years sometimes. Even 5 years, you may not even have more than 100 people that get to know about your website. I hope somebody is following. Please let me get a response.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, like I mentioned, somebody can create an app. All these young guys that are creating apps, and they are looking for people like you and I to help them promote it, to create awareness. The awareness is that Facebook will be directing them to Play Store where they have, uploaded it. And they will not get to know about it. They will start downloading. Then online sales. You run an ad for somebody that have digital product that he or she is selling. You can run an ad for them. So let's quickly look at the breakdown of each of these common goal for this type of Facebook marketing. So I have to bring it to Microsoft Word because we just want to run through it. So there are different Facebook ad goals, and each one tells Facebook what result. This is exactly what I want you to understand. Each one tells Facebook. So if you pick anyone wrongly, that is kind of placing wrong priority, and then you'll be expecting. I made that mistake recently. I ran an ad for NIT Asaba, and then I go and put awareness, and I was expecting people to click and come. Nobody, they said that nobody has contacted them. I was like, and I went back and I said, oh, instead of me to pick lead, because what they actually want is people's number. They want to gather so that they can be sending constructive messages, giving them updates about promo, about different program and all of that. And now say, oh, my mistake was I was supposed to run lead ad. Immediately I went back to place another one, it started getting response. So you can see it now. That is the reason why I discovered, let me break this thing down so that you will not go and make such mistake. Look at the word here. And each one tells Facebook what results you want. So it shows your ad to people most likely to take that action. So the type of ad or the goal you specify will determine how effective Facebook will be in terms of delivering the content to the right people. Same ad, different goals. Very what? Different results. Now let's look at the first one I mentioned, the brand awareness. What is the goal of that? If you choose that one when we start placing ad, you choose that option, what is your goal? Your goal is what? You are telling Facebook that get people to notice and remember your brand. That is just what you are not. Facebook will not prioritize, okay, you want to get their contact and follow them up. You just want to like, okay, the information should be spread across. Yes, it's going to do that. So he will place it on people who just want to be aware of it, but they are not really ready to take action. And that is why you are not getting click. The button will be there, but they will not click because there is a way Facebook must have found that. I think I told you the other time. He using Google. That is why Google Analytics is very important. Google analyzes everything that happens on the internet. And he classified these people. So when somebody plays an ad, he got that segment from Google. Google must have classified them and say, okay, Google, this person just want awareness. These are the people Google must have classified based on what they research, their activities on the internet. Everything that we do, Google classified. Those that are listening to men of God that are preaching, Google will classify them. So when somebody run an ad that want to target Christian, Google have already know these people. So when you run the Facebook ad, there is a connection. So Facebook show your ad to people likely to what? To recall it. Focuses on reach and impression. Not meant for click or sales. You see it now? Focuses on reach and impression. Not meant for click or sales. That's the reason why you may not get people that will be clicking that, that will be coming to the landing page. Now, let's look at the people that this particular ad is recommended for, because you come across them. Somebody will just set up a business and say that, digital is the way. I just set up my company and people have not really know about it. I want you to run an awareness ad. Now, let's check. Best for who? New businesses, new product launches, building recognition over time. So you as an expert, as a marketer, that is why I'm breaking this down. This is very important. This topic, make sure that you digest, because this is what actually determines the level of knowledge you have. Because it's not just give me content and place it. You must know who are your audience targeting. In digital marketing, once you are not able to identify your audience target or your targeted audience, you miss it. They cannot factor that out. That is the reason why you are consulted. Because they know you have the technicality, you have the knowledge on how to ascertain who the target should be. Example, a new clothing brand runs short video ad just showing their style and logo. That is what they call jingle. I think all these musicians, when a new song comes out, what do? The most heated part of it, they just very short one. And that will first of all go viral. And then when you now go and listen to the full song, the full album, you see that there are some songs that have Kwashoko there. But they just brought out people like Timaya, is a plantain chips. We know what brought them out. Ogologo Maya, there are so many. But today, now go and check now. You see, but that first one, Two-Face, African Woman. So you see, these are the marketer, the digital marketer. Then they knew all this and they pick only those parts for their promoters. Let's look at website traffic. The goal: get people to click and visit your website. So this is what I'm talking about. Facebook will just carry the link of that website URL and present it to people who have been searching for a product that relate to what is published in the website. So this is how Facebook is going to market the website. Optimize for link click, bring visitors, not necessarily buyers, but just to bring people. Because somebody can come there just to see and see what enticing and end up what buying. And that is why the web developers we always or are always charged to make sure that they create well user-friendly interface, because after building that website, the job have not ended. A digital marketer will come in, and that person can go in there and begin to do like this. Cancel the, who build this kind of website? This website cannot go with what I want to, cannot go with my own work. This website need to be optimized. That is the reason why you have to learn the web marketing, that WordPress we are going to learn, so that you know how to create astonished website for people. So when they call, maybe the website you want to market, somebody who is a learner have already built it, and you as a digital marketer, you will not allow that to stain you. When they give you a website, you go and scan it, you go and check. If the website is not up to the requirements to market it, you tell them to go and what? Re-engineer it. Where they cannot do it, then they give you the contracts. That is if you can prove to them that you can do it better. Because most of the web developers there that do not have any concept about digital marketing, they build rubbish. Some of them will build without knowing that this thing that I'm building is a marketing tool for someone. And it's not their fault. They're supposed to learn marketing. They're supposed to know why they are building that website before building, so that they will build it in alignment with our own activity. So this one is best for bloggers, posts, landing pages, because remember I told us that one of the jobs you are going to get after this program is building landing pages for businesses. Do you know how much you can build an average landing page, which we are going to learn when we get to the web marketing? You can collect as much as 300, 400, 500, depending on the company. It's just one page, or maybe a page, just one astonished page that display their important products. So when you are marketing on Facebook, the link will be now sent to them. When you are marketing on Google, when you are running Google ad, because Google ad is another one, we are going to talk about that. This is just Facebook ad. Google ad is another one that yields results because people search a lot. So Google will send the link to them. Let's quickly look at so like this one, content marketing example, read our fitness team, whatever. Let's look at this one. This is the one most businesses want. If you don't know how to run any ad, awareness and leads and sales, they are very important. Majority of the businesses just want you to bring their contacts. They know how to fine-tune it. They know how to follow them up. So the goal of this one is to collect contact information, name, email, phone. So you can create a form. Now, most time, there are some, because when you are running it, they will ask you, how do you want to collect their contact? Is it through form or through WhatsApp? So you choose. But I normally choose WhatsApp because of the type of service I do. But there are some businesses that they want to filter out on serious people. Let me also speak from that aspect. This is how it works. If you have a website, you put the WhatsApp group page in the website, then you direct them to the website. By so doing, you will have filtered out on serious people, because there are some people that just click. Just imagine the other day, somebody click and I asked, is it for the Python? He said he has already known Python. So I was not like, you already know Python, but you saw the advert, you now click on it again. So later on, he now said that maybe if you have cybersecurity. So there are a lot of people that will just click because they just want to click and see what. There are people, there are your fellow business competitor that want to click and come in and study the way you are doing it and go and start doing it. So, but if you want to filter such people, make the process long for them. Let them go to the website, let them read much about you. Then you put a link there that when they click, they enter the page. So anybody that is able to go through that process, there is every tendency that what that person is a real customer, he needs it. So most businesses, that's why you see them, they will say, create a landing page. So when you are running an ad, you reference the what? The landing page. So from there, they can know more about them, because what the ad they must have come across is just a brief explanation. Somebody can use that one to conclude that they don't know what they are doing. So that is for that. Best for what? Service businesses, coaches, real estate, education, free offer, ebook, consultation. Example, get free what? Diet plan. Somebody will click, submit your email. App install ads. Get people to download your app. Optimize for install.
Please,
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Uh, Let me just finish up with this your lead generation, like the goal.
Okay, you are right.
Like that,
This
I'm just trying to
this one, Abi.
that
This one.
for the lead generation. Just give me like 1 minute.
Okay.
Mm. Sorry for drawing the class back.
Alpha,
Okay.
can I proceed?
Yes.
All right. So let's look at the next. I'm talking about application. So I think I've explained it while I was giving the breakdown the other time. So let's quickly go to online sales conversion. Get people to buy. This is another one that most businesses will call you for. They have created awareness. What they want is sales. Now, it is also within your expertise to advise them. You ask them, okay, you want me to run a sales ad, but are you sure you have created enough awareness? Are people aware that you exist? Because some of them, they are just money. That is one thing I understand about this most of these business owners. There are some that do not know that they are supposed to take time to understand people, to know about them. Spend some money just to create awareness. Let them go viral first, and then you start making sales. They will leave that one and want to start making sales immediately. So, but once you ask such question and they've passed that, then you can recommend online sales. And if it's going to be online sales, I would advise that you also tell them that they should have an e-commerce website where people can go there and purchase online without visiting their physical structure. So require whatever. Then just to conclude this aspect, this is just comparing them in a short way. The goal, I will advise you to take note of this, or when you go through the video later, you track them, because this is it's better for you to understand this. This will give you the differences. Brand awareness, see and remember ad. That's the main see and remember ad. Intents level, very low. Website traffic, click link, very low. Intent. Lead generation, submit form, medium. App install, download app, medium, high. Online sales, purchase, high. So just with this, you can differentiate the difference between the goals of these different types of what ad. So now let me go back to the slides. So remember, we have explained those various common goals of these different types of ad. So let's quickly talk about the Facebook ad formats. It's very important because what I actually want to do is that the next class will be dedicated for setting up the accounts. It's going to be practical all through. We set up the account. I will tell you what you are to get ready before that class, because you need this information so that we will not start and stop halfway. I want us to start it the whole of that class and be able to have the account established. So once we have created the accounts, then we will now go to content creating. That is where we'll now start learning video editing and all of that, so that we can now learn how to put something in the account that we must have created. So that's the sequence. So now Facebook ad format, so that you know the kind of content you are expected to create that you can publish on Facebook. We have image ad. Most time, image catching ad, they are more resourceful. I just come to realize that somebody can come across a design and the person's attention can be what? Pinned. And just looking at the image, the color design, everything is okay. The person can just get the message at a glance. But video, that is why we recommend short video. Video that within 3 seconds, somebody has gotten the message. You know, there are some companies that believe spending money in all this ad, video, going to a studio to record video and all of that. Sometimes I tell them those ones are expensive, but they cannot actually generate results faster like what? Images. All you need, if you want to get more results here, get a good graphic designer. A good graphic designer. And you see how this will generate results faster than video. But depending on the product, there are some products that you have to show them, open it and show them what is inside before people can buy. Such products, you have to go for what? Video ad. But you do, no matter how you are going with that, make sure that what the video should not exceed 30 seconds or at worst 1 minute. Even 1 minute is too much. Some is even 20 seconds, 10 seconds. These are the kind of video people love watching. Carousel ad. You see, we are going to see all these that I have explained today. You are going to see them. But then what I'm doing now is that I'm helping my ministry. Then you will not be asking me to explain what is this one for? What is that one for? Because I've already explained it. So it will just be going through the procedures. Carousel means what? There is an ad. I believe you must have come across it, where somebody will use one stone to kill two birds. Sometimes it's economical. Sometimes a client can give you 3 different adverts. One is a short video. One is a design of a product. Another one is a design of another product. And then instead of you creating 3 different ads that will consume 3 different funds, what do? You create a carousel. A carousel means what? The sliding ad. One will slide, another one will follow, another one will follow. So it will keep sliding. That is what we call what? The carousel. If you are in web development, you understand that. Carousel. You can just be displaying different, like that one I'm talking about now, that video, maybe you want to market a product and the products you need to show them different. So you can snap the inside, snap the outside, snap the sideway, and then you create a carousel ad, which means that the first sliding will be the front view. The second sliding will be the back view. The third sliding will be the inside view. So with that, now you have saved yourself from hiring a presenter, hiring a cameraman. You can spend 1 point something million. You are here to get scripts. So sometimes advise company, I would advise them, get a good graphic designer and get, catching design. That leads faster results. Collection ad, that's great for what? E-commerce. Lead form ad, no what? Website needed. Look at this. Lead form is different from ordinary lead, but it's still under lead what? There is a lead ad you can create. You say they should just click. You provide them a WhatsApp button. You must have connected that WhatsApp business. It's part of the things I want us to go and get ready. Go and get a WhatsApp business register on your phone before we can set up the Facebook ad, not your normal WhatsApp. If you have 2 lines, go and register the other one with WhatsApp business. Get an email that have not been overused for or used for any of these purposes. So these 2 things, you must get them ready. Then get your NIN ready. Then if possible, if you have registered your business, get your tax ID ready. If you have not, let's see how it goes. There will be an alternative for that. But these are the things that you must provide now to Facebook before you can, because of the issue of fraud. So that is why you see that so many people are digital marketer, but they cannot run ad, but they know the process because they don't have this information to provide to Facebook for them to have an account for running ad. So what they do is that they mediate, they collect the work from other, they call another person who have been able to go through to help them place the ad, and that person will collect his share. So if you call me now that, okay, I should use my company, because I remember that I was doing it, it wasn't going through until I registered DigitalZ and I have my tax ID. Immediately I put my tax ID and they verified it, and then they gave me access. So these are some of the things that are involved if you want to run Facebook ad. You must provide sensitive information. So as we go on Friday morning, like I said, try and get your email ready. I believe we should all know how to create email. If you don't know how to create email, let me even ask, do we all have emails?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have an email.
But please, yes, sir. Please, I wanted to ask, this WhatsApp, is it possible to switch the one I have now to business WhatsApp?
The one you have now, if you want to switch, you have to delete it. Are you with me? From that phone and reinstall Then you now, when you are installing now, you install the business one. When you are downloading, you download the business copy, not the WhatsApp meta. Then you use that same number to enroll it. That is all. You have to remove it, you have to uninstall it, and then download that business one. But if you have 2 numbers, leave that one, use the other number to register it. So get that one ready. Mr. Ifan, I hope you have a business WhatsApp already.
Yes.
Yes, I have 2 numbers.
Okay, good. So use the other number to register for the business WhatsApp. Please, let's get those 2 information ready. The NIN, get it ready. We might not use NIN, but just get NIN ready, get email ready, get your WhatsApp business ready. So we should move it together. So I was explaining a lead form. So there's one, you can just give them a link to click. and there's another one that they have to fill form, like I was saying. It does not mean website form. While you are programming it, you are going to see it. While you are programming it, they will give you tab to create the form. There's a place you click and say, I want, they will have created a preset. You want to collect their name, you drag it. It will add a text box for them to enter their name. You want to collect their phone number, you add it. So you end up designing the form right there. And the form will be created based on what you want to collect from them. So that is the format. So now these are the steps how Facebook marketing works. Simple flow. You create a Facebook page, which we are going to do on Friday. You post valuable content consistently. You set up Facebook Ad Manager. You choose a campaign goal, all those awareness leads, target the right audience, create ad copy or visual, then track results and optimize. You see this 7 steps summarizes everything we are going to do on Friday. Any question? Because I cannot bring the practical. I cannot start it. I cannot finish it. So I'm leaving that for on Friday to enable us to provide all the information we needed so that we can start it that Friday and finish it as well. Any question, please?
My question now, our class on Friday, is that the day we are going to create this Facebook page?
Your own is just to make sure that you have an email ready. You
Okay.
have an email ready. You have a WhatsApp page ready. Now, if you have created the Facebook, then we will not create the Facebook profile. We will just go to Facebook page. But if you have not created a Facebook, we will start with creating the Facebook account because you must have Facebook basic account. It is from that account that you now create the Facebook page, which is for business. And then before we can now set up Meta, that is a Facebook business inside it. And then connect the page with the Facebook business Meta. So let me even ask us, we have Facebook account already, right?
Yes, I think I have.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, but sorry, sir, but I have Facebook account there, but I would have loved to open another one.
Another one, Abi?
Using my business name.
Good. Now, if you are going to use another one, that means you have to create another email different from that email that you have used to open that first one and get that ready for us
Okay,
to
sir.
get that new email.
Okay, sir.
And use different number. That number that you want to use for business, is that the one you use in opening the first one?
No, no.
Good. Now use
It's
when
not.
you are setting up this new Facebook account, use this number that you want to use for setting up WhatsApp business so that everything will be new, so that there will not be conflict.
Okay, sir.
So which means that I will take us from creating the Facebook account and then the page and then the setting up. So if we cannot finish it, we must know all this. Very important. Once we are done.
Question. Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
My question is this now. If, for instance, you create a Facebook account, like a new Facebook, is it possible? Like, for instance, now, like, let me say, down Friday. Like, for instance, I don't have a Facebook account before. So, down Friday, and I create a Facebook account that same Friday. Is it possible to create a page immediately on that Facebook account?
And you should be able to create the page. You should be able to create the page. Though there are certain things that you cannot do until you have your account have lasted for some time, like going live and so many other. But for this very one that you talk about, I don't think I have encountered challenge. So probably maybe I have not, but I think it should work. I think it should work. It should work.
Okay, like you are not certain.
Yes, because I've not been in that situation to verify it. But I
Okay,
have, and that is why I don't want to conclude, because
okay,
most time the Facebook I use, I've created it for some time before I converted it for. So I did maybe I try creating a Facebook now and I try implementing page immediately. But I think page should work. I am very sure of that. But because they change their policy sometime. Sometimes what was 5 years ago may not be working now due to the trend. That's what I want to conclude. So even if we don't have, if that should be the case, let's give it a try first. Let's give it a try. I believe it should work. I believe it should work. It's something you can even ask right away. Let me ask. You can ask ChatGPT now and get a result sharp.
okay.
Just ask ChatGPT and get a result now. Something we can find out so that if yeah, so you can see it now. Yeah, you can create a basic Facebook account and page same day. So it's possible, sir.
Okay.
It's possible. All right, so
but not truly immediately in practice. Like my search here, it say yes, it is possible to create a Facebook account
Okay.
and run ads, but not fully immediately in practice. Yeah,
And they practice. Now look at it. Look at it. You're talking about the verifying of the page. The verifying of the page is the reason why that is coming. Now, setting it up is different from approval. So we must have learned the process of everything. Now, it is not left for Facebook to approve it, because those information that you are submitting, they will have to check them. So they will tell you 24 hours. But that does not mean that we have not learned the process. They're talking about maybe you creating the page and then running ad immediately. No, they have to verify it. And it depends on what you submit. Sometimes it can even take a week. They have not verified you.
Okay.
Because some people will submit information that does not align. Maybe the name of the page is different from the name of the basic, maybe the main Facebook, you use Okoro, and the page that you are creating for running ad, you are now using Peter. So it will be difficult for what? For the verification. So that is why most time when you know all this logic, you know how to align it. It's part of what I'll be telling us. So your page name and the basic name should correspond so that they can easily approve it. Any other question? That is in practice that they are telling you. Not that it will stop us from setting it up. We will set up everything. Then you will now see a place where they will say in view. That one, maybe the next 2 days when you check back, you see that what? You will now see that place will have changed to what? Approved. The once it's approved, you can now start collecting job and start placing all of that.
I get it. Okay.
All right.
So all right. So okay. Last more question. That means from now till on Friday, we should get our business WhatsApp ready, then email address ready,
and your Facebook page, your basic Facebook account created if you can.
Okay.
Okay, we should create the account. Okay.
If you know how to create the account, create it. So because I will just start from the business aspect, the page. But to set up normal Facebook account now, if you can, you should be able to do that one, so that it will reduce us from starting from there. But if you don't know how to do it and you want to know how to do it, then it will now be mandated for me to take it. But if you have already know how to do it, I will advise you to take care of that so that we will just start from organizing it and setting it up.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
For instance, like me myself, I have a registered company.
Okay.
And at the same time, I have my tax ID number.
ID. Yeah, yeah.
So if my ad I'm placing is not related to my own personal company, it's just something different entirely, not something related to my company. Will Facebook accept it?
It's a business account now. It will be, for example, now, you'll be collecting other clients. You are not actually setting up that ad account for running only your own business ad. Is
Okay.
You set up to run ad for different companies. So which means that, like me now, I'm into computer training, but I use my account to run for people that are electronic business. But when the ad shows up on Facebook, it will carry my company name and then display the content. That is different.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Like for instance now, I can use my own personal company name and set up the ad. Then after using my own company name to set up the ad, I can place different ad of any of my choice. Is that
Anyone. That is the same thing I just explained to you now. That is what I
okay?
just told you now. That I do training, but I run electronic ad for people. That is different things now. It is not mandated that I must be running computer training. No. In fact, it's a business to you as digital marketer. That is the reason why, not for yourself, so that you can run different product ad for people now. So if it does not work that way, that means there's no business angle to it now.
Okay, I get it now. I thought
There's no business.
I was
So
thinking
you are
that
the one that will
probably
be held responsible. You see where the issue is now. It's you that Facebook have access and gotten your details. So if you pull somebody that want to defraud people, you now run that person's ad under your account. It is your account that will be blocked, because that you are supposed to make sure that the product you want to place under your account is genuine. That is all you need to do, so that it doesn't dent your name, because as far as Facebook is concerned, you own that ad. I hope that is clear so that we can round up.
okay, yeah, it's clear now. No, like my thinking before, I thought, for instance, now each advertisement you want to run, you will set up different ad on it. I don't know, like with one ad on your profile, you can run many ads as you like.
You can.
Like for instance, now you don't want to use your business information to do it. Is there any other way to do it?
You have to use your details now. Any other way you will submit, as we go, you will see it. They will ask you. So if you cannot provide what is compulsory, then you are not qualified to run an ad. You are not qualified to own an account. That's why I told you that you see so many digital marketers out there that do not have the account, not because they don't know how to do it, but because they don't have the information required. They have not registered company. They don't have NIN. So there's no way Facebook can verify them. So because of that, Facebook will not give them account because of trust. They give them account now and they start using it to dupe people. Those accounts cannot be verified. So it is not everybody that is qualified to have ad accounts. It is those that provide the required information. So as we go, you will know whether you are qualified. That is why is one of your account that we used to teach you, because I've used all my details. So you share your screen. We'll be using your own or our own to go through the process.
Me, I'm 100% qualified because
how do you know?
I have a registered company now.
It does not matter if they cannot verify you with your company. So you better hold on until you are cleared, okay?
Okay.
Don't worry. On Friday now, you know whether you are cleared. Let's go on Friday.
Okay. No shaking. Thank you.
All right. But I wish you good luck.
Okay.
They should approve you.
No, they will. Because
They should approve you because you will kill them. All right. All right.
you know,
Have a blessed day.
you too.
All right.